installing this Corro Protect electric anode rod with a 20-year warranty in my GSW 48-gallon water heater. The instruction manual is fairly helpful, but I just want to give you a few tips. Don't even bother with a breaker bar. I had to hold down the trigger on my electric impact wrench for probably 10 seconds before it even started to turn. The old rod is on its way out. 27 millimeter socket. One thing the manual said incorrectly is that it said 31 millimeter for the new rod. This is the Corro Protect electric one, but it's actually a 30 millimeter. I'll demonstrate that here for you. There's my 30 millimeter impact socket, and it fits nice and snug. So you definitely do not want a 31 millimeter. You want a 30 millimeter impact socket. Now, as far as getting this old one out, yeah, go ahead and drain whatever comes out of this. But then I went ahead and drained another gallon or two out of there with this open to give it some pressure relief. Just to make sure I didn't have any hot water coming out the top. And then at this point, I'm not going to be able to get it all the way. Oh, I am. Cool. Well, I'll forget that because I thought I had more to go. But if, let's say, you can't get it out because of your ceiling clearance, I was going to grab those vice grips. Let's say it was right there. I would pinch it so that the cutoff piece doesn't fall in. And then I was going to take my just normal hand hacksaw and hacksaw that rod in half to get the old one out in pieces. So that's just a tip for you. If you have to get it out in pieces, grab yourself some vice grips, lock it on there so the old one doesn't fall back in, and then cut it. You could use a grinder or something. I just thought I was gonna use a hacksaw just to keep the sparks and the mess down here a little bit cleaner. So anyways, now we're gonna put in this new one, so I'll show you that. Take your Teflon tape and give it 5 or 6 wraps around the threads on the new rod in a counterclockwise direction. Once you have the Teflon in, insert your new rod, hand screw it in. Grab your 30 millimeter socket, keep screwing it in. So once you got your new rod nice and snug, I just snugged it down with the breaker bar, nothing crazy. Now we're gonna connect the electrical wire. So you just grab this little white box, pop out the plug, take your 2 leads, separate them a good bit. Then you're gonna do your power lead on there and your ground lead. Just remove one of the nuts or the little screws going around your water heater top, and then stick that one on there to ground it and put the screw back in. All right, so I got my ground wire connected, my power wire on top of the anode. I got my power source plugged in and the green light's on. That means we're good to go. So now we turn the water heater back on, and then we'll go turn the breaker on. Check for any leaks. No leaks, so that's good. Let's go turn the breaker on. There you have it. That's how you do it. Hopefully these few tips helped you out. Catch you on the next one.